We can't calm the colonists first and ask for a visit. I don't like that.
I don't like that either. We all know how dangerous cold contacts can be, but it's not as if they're refusing to answer. They may have no idea what the situation is here.
Art was rotating through displays of all its data on the terraforming engines. It could see the engines by assembling a picture using the raw data from its scans, and it actually looked enough like a visual image to fool human vision, except that the topography around it was mostly extrapolated and sketched in. The amount of signal noise the engines were emitting blocked everything else out, so they were the only things the scan could pick up. This was the blackout zone the colonists had talked about. We could send in pathfinders, but they wouldn't be able to use their scans either, so they would have to visually record and then return to a point where they could send Art their data. Barish-Estranza was trying to keep an eye on everything we did, obviously, but planets being large, that was impossible. Just like it was impossible for us to know everything they were doing. If they did spot Art's pathfinders entering the blackout zone, we could say we were gathering data on the status of the terraforming engines. But if we sent pathfinders into the blackout zone that then came out and delivered reports, and then we sent a shuttle in, that would tell BE that we had found something worth looking at in person. Better to send a shuttle with the pathfinders and log it as an evaluation of the terraforming engines. I could have said all that, but Art was already doing it.
Iris, see if they're actually out there. Make contact at your discretion, agreed?
Agreed.
Iris looked from Tariq to Rati, getting various signals of agreement.
SecUnit?
I hadn't realized she was looking at me, too.
Sure.
Because they were going anyway. It was a bad idea to let them go alone. Iris and Tariq turned to Rati.
Great. Let's go.
I called in scout drones 1, 2, and 3 from where they were patrolling our perimeter as we headed down the rocky hillside and back through the tree flora to the shuttle. Okay, the drones. Another thing I hate about this planet is that I lost all but 5 of my drones. I was already operating with a reduced number because they got left behind when Art kidnapped me in Amina, and everything that happened here had left me with only 5. 1 I had sent to keep an eye on 3 before I knew I needed to come down here. 1 I had left on board Art because I needed to keep 1 safe. I didn't want to lose them all. So I only had 3 drones with me, and try making a perimeter with that. That's why the stupid Barish-Estranza team and their stupid SecUnit had walked right up on me, and I had no fucking idea. Mensa tapped my private feed.
If you're not all right with this, you don't have to go. Tariq has a security specialty. Or we could send 3 if you think it's ready.
I'm fine. Because privacy is just a hypothetical concept to Art. It broke in.
I'm downloading to my ops drone stored in the shuttle.
Good. Thank you, Perihelion.